There we go. Here we are. Hello, everybody. For those who are in the reoccur, for the rewatch, do the intro every time. So, how is everyone doing? I hope you're well. Let me know in the comments section, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. We're going to wait for the stream just to 100% go live, and then we need to share the links out and everything like that. But as you can see, I still need to adjust the system for the running backs. So we haven't actually done that yet. And why I say running backs is because we are going to be looking at Gerald Alman. And I want to do his best game, which isn't like a random thing. I want to do a game grade of this one because this one intrigues me because it's a really fucking good game. And I think it'd be interesting to watch. So, let me explain that again when some other people come into the chat. We gotta make sure we're actually live first. I'm not sure if we are, because this takes forever sometimes to actually come up on YouTube. Nevertheless, I can put it on my thing when it is. I just need to know if I am, because currently it isn't showing up. Let me close down YouTube, open it back up again. Or wait for someone to comment on the chat. if anyone is here in the chat this early, would be very helpful. Okay, there we go. We're good. Right, let me share this out. This is the Discord link first and foremost. We do have a Discord for some of the people who are reoccurring in this chat and this space, including other content creators. Always helpful. Okay. Punch that in there. That's live. We're good. Go to Reddit. Put it in there as well. And we are good. I actually also got the announcement of your live tomorrow, which I'm so excited for. I think it's gonna be really, really fun. I think everyone's it's gonna be upgraded. It's a different year, so we have a little bit more, stuff going on. Scouting ELF, as per usual, on the ELF Reddit. There we go. So it's up there. Now I need to put it on Twill. This is just the thing is I can't do it until it goes live unless I guess maybe do something special, but I have no idea how to do any of that. So, we're kind of stuck in this awkward limbo. Plus I gotta wait for people to come in. And I said 5, and it's like a little bit earlier than that anyway, so I'm all good. I think I'm covered. Right, last story, put on Instagram, tag First Down Magazine. I gotta get like a little sponsorship side, not sponsorship, collaborative little side piece onto the actual side of the thing so I can have a look. I will be requiring some chat help at some point when it comes to like specifically grading something, because this isn't PFF. This is my thing. So I can it's more subjective. There's not play weight, well there kind of is play weight, but we decide the play weight, which is something PFF have more like a what does this player do in this situation compared to other players in the same situation. That's as far as I know about how they do it. And obviously I don't have their exact module. And obviously I'm not as talented at watching tape as professional Pro Football Focus people are. Especially like there's 60 or 70 of them that do it and they do every game. So, insane. Alas. I think it should be fun. We just make sure everything's all good. We are up. And we are, I believe, ready to go. So, Gerald. Why Gerald, you may ask? Because I'm doing the comeback players and I want to do each one of them like their best game play grade or best statistical game. Because he was going off last season, but he got hurt, unfortunately. Was a former All-Star in 2021 when he played for the Galaxy. He's now back at the Galaxy. He's moved around actually a ton of different German clubs. Galaxy, Sea Devils, Cologne, and then stayed at Cologne. This season in Cologne, he was an absolute fucking monster. And we're going to be looking at week 4, where he had no catches, which is fine. So we're going to do just pure rushing value. And 24 carries for 168 yards with a long of an 85-yarder with 7 per carry and a touchdown. Now, we need to edit this slightly because this is still for the DBs. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's good. It's interesting. I love doing it. Right. So this is purely going to be for running backs. We need to put that in. I need to take my formulas from the other page, but I just need to decide what I'm going to do. So we want running snaps or run plays. Because we could do like pass blocking and targets as well. Maybe, if people would want that. But we need to mostly do rushes because of running backs, right? We can do like a rush grade rather than an overall grade. Okay, so we need that rather than that. Forced incompletions, we don't need that. We need rushes. And then you know what? Fuck it, we'll do receptions. We'll do it as like a total yardage rather than just rushing yards. So you got the game in the name, run plays, rushes. Wait, yeah, that would be, and then receptions. We'll just do plays rather than runs then. We can give a pass block. Fuck it, we'll do everything. Rushes, receptions, yards, touchdowns, fumbles rather than interceptions, maybe. Because you never know. Fumble is still not great. And yards per snap, always fun. Just a complimentary stat that I like putting. And then that's forced incompletion percentage, which will change to, I guess, average, like rush yards. Or yards, we'll do yards per carry. Or yards per touch. We'll do yards per touch. Yeah. And then that's the per play score, which isn't PFF because it's different. Per play score, the total, and then the average per play, and then the scaling. Hello. Yes, it is, yeah. Thank you for noticing, yeah. Short hair for a while. I actually had short hair in about like 2 years. Maybe even more than that. So yeah, it is actually. I appreciate you noticing that. Thanks, Jamal. That's why you're the best. Right, I need to open up this so I can get... And if there's anyone who is like really good at this stuff, can change anything they want. Like they can be like, yeah, you should probably do that rather than this. And of course I'll listen. Right, what the fuck's my brow? My chat isn't coming up. Oh, there it is. It's just really small. Let's make that a lot bigger. There we go. Excellent. Because I know Ricardo will mention if it's not big enough. So yeah, there we go. Right, just woke up from my scan. There we go. So dead ass, I was dreaming about scouting yesterday. I have a lot of dreams very vividly. That's why I've got my dream catcher on this arm. And I do dream about what players I'm going to be scouting, which could be perceived as odd, but here we are. So, here's how everything is done with DBs. We have, obviously, the yards per coverage and the yards per snap. I'm actually going to, that looks so horrible. I'm going to just slightly move that. There we go. Would just be the total yards divided by the actual plays, which would be fine. No, that's yards per touch, yards per snap. There we go. So that would just be yards divided by... Did I just do that, or did I just do something else? Yeah, that's the same thing. So I need the plays, and then I need the touches. So that would be not plays. It would be rushes plus receptions. No, receptions. There we go. And then per play score, which we'll get to in a second. And then average that. And then scaling is done with this formula right here, which is way above my pay grade. Way above my pay grade. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I use a little bit of ChatGPT. I know. It's kind of like the cardinal sin of you say you use ChatGPT and people are like, oh, damn, you must not know what you're doing. Fuck off. I can do what I want. Why is that done that? Let me backspace. Because I just need to copy the actual formula, which is equals... I've run out of that. Why is this? So I hate Excel, man. I really do. Because I need to write down that formula, but every time I try and write it down, it hates me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get like a piece of tape, and I'm going to write it on the tape. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the trim. I think it looks solid. It's just, I needed a change. I really did. I was getting so tired of having like long-ish hair. It was getting so in the way. Right, TANH divided by 5 times and 2, which is just the per play score total. Yeah, average. Right, so equals 50 plus 25 times TA, that one. And then the divide is 5 times that. Close the brackets up. Yeah, we're grading. Now scaling. So just in case 50 is like mid, like you could do nothing and get 50. There we go. Like I like AI, but I'm not like a coding guy. Like I'm not some kind of coding genius. My chat's going over my face. Let me change that real quick. There we go. I'm not like some kind of coding genius, so I need a little bit of help every now and then. Like I'm fine with using AI. And it seems like it works, right? So if we just put like an average game in of like, say he played 10 rushes or 10 plays where he got 4 rushes and 1 reception for 59 yards, a touchdown, no fumbles. Yards per snap that's a percentage, that's wrong. And the scaling of like he had per play score total, let's see, he had like +5, when average would be like 0.5. So he's had a good ass fucking game, which would be nearly a 75 overall, which would be really, really good. So that's just kind of how that's done. As far as that, but I need to format that cell differently, because that just needs to be a number. There we go. But it's not 15, yeah, that's not. Yeah, it is, that's good. Yards per snap's fine, yeah, cool. The touchdowns and stuff, they do factor in through the grade, and through the fumble is also through the grade. So although it won't be like a touchdown, it's a preference. That's the main point to get at this. Like I am grading each play on a 0 to 2 basis. Let me take both of these pictures on so I can just remember like for the things. I press the wrong button. There we go. So here's how every game is like overall wise. That's a PFF thing that I've stolen. And then this how every play is graded. So when I do struggle and I need chat to help me out with one of the players, it'd be like this. So this is for quarterbacks. You kind of got to think of it as like a running back. Well thrown pass, I'm thinking anything over like 5 yards or like a tough third down or like a 4th down. +1, like probably a 20+ yard run. 1.5, 20 yard plus run and a touchdown. 2 would be like end of the half, breaks through for a 50-yard touchdown run. That'd be like a +2. -5 be like slight loss of yards. Maybe he tried to dance too much in the backfield and got caught. -1 would be like a fumble that he didn't recover, or maybe he did, but subjectively. 1.5 will be a fumble he definitely lost. And then 2 would be like fumble lost, then also they returned it for a touchdown. I think that makes sense, right? I think that's all fairly solid. And now we need to make a tab just for Gerald, which will just be like a play counter, which you can see here. We did for Burrell, for example. We just counted every play. Richardson counted every play. Till counted every play. Tony counted, we just counted every play. Well, I say I counted every play. We're just going to do Gerald for this one game, because I think I would like to do that, because I want to watch just him today. I'm on. Because I think I really do. I think he's going to have a good season. And I think he could be maybe one of the faces of the position. Have I just renamed him? No, I thought I'd renamed something. I just didn't rename that. Sound what I'm at. Yeah, I think that he could be one of the premier running backs. I think he's really good. I'm out. There we are. Second time lucky. So, game is week 4. We can get rid of that one now. We've got the references. We know what we're doing with that. So week 4 versus Madrid. That's what we need. Also using Game Pass. Everything here is going to be on Game Pass. I think I have more hours. Oh, this is colognes. I think I would have more hours. You can see just every game that I've watched a few times, a few times over. This is just a few of the ones. I've already watched this game. I got halfway through it before, so I have to restart. Can't remember what I was. Oh my god, I can't remember what I was watching it for. But yeah, we've been here before. We have been here before. Usually takes about 20 minutes. Here we go. We got a lovely big camera angle. We're starting our offense, which is fantastic. I'll full screen it for this. I'll make my camera a little bit smaller. Well, we're only looking at Almond for this one. Just Gerald. Whenever it's a passing play, we've got to just be looking at him. If it's a run blocking play, we're just looking at him. And then every play will go back to the sheet, decide if it's like an average play, which would be a 0. So this is a run for about 3 yards. So that would just be a 0, because he didn't do anything spectacular, but he didn't do anything like really bad, right? I can get rid of those two also, because I just need the plays. So 1 play for 1 rush for 3 yards. There we go. What is it? Yeah, 1 rush is... I need rush yards, I need receiving yards. That's what I need. Rush yard. And then I'll put receiving yard, just so it's a bit easier. And then I'll put total yards. Receptions. Yeah, and then total yards. There we go. So let me just quickly check. Let me wrap that around as well. Why is that not wrapping around? There we are. So 1 rush for 3 yards. That's his rush yards. And then receptions. Not matter. Total yards of 3. No touchdown, no fumble. And then we don't need any of that yet, because that'll be figured out in the other part. And then per play total, we also don't need that. And average per play, I'm just going to put like per play grade. Don't need the scaling either. I'll take these 2 with me so we can have them as close as possible as we need. So a 0 is literally just like a play that they did fine. Like, I think he did fine on that play. Didn't do anything crazy, so I'm just going to give it a 0. Which is, again, not a bad thing. You hear 0, you think, oh shit. But like, you know, he's completely fine. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, man. He's kind of mad, right? It's not that big of a deal. I've had my hair like this for a while. Oh, the Endurance new signings. I ain't gonna lie, not a big fan. Not a big fan. I'm saving a little bit for the signing center, but I don't think it's very good. I think it's 2 D tackles. I've heard that Adam's a great guy, but I don't know about his ability to play in the ELF. And then Aleski, again, great guy, I'm sure, but wouldn't be who I'd sign as a starting D tackle, especially if they're going for like a pass rusher or if they're going for like an elite run stopper. I don't think he's either of those things, personally. Right. Snap 2. Is he going to get the ball? Let's have a look. Yes. No. Yes. See, here's the thing. Play action plays. Do we count that as a 0.5 because it was such a good play action? Because he drew in both linebackers. Actually, had a massive hole here too. He blew in both linebackers. I'm tempted to give that a 0.5. Here's what I need to do. I'm going to start a poll. So is that a 0 for like fine? You know, he did his job. Or is that a 0.5 for like a good fucking play? Let me know. We'll leave that up for a minute or two. Because personally, I would maybe give that 0.5 because he diverted a lot of attention away from them. But it's open. No, I'm not mad at if it would be a 0. I'm not mad if it's a 0.5. Because he gets like that extra second, you got Lorax on the left side who gets like a solid amount of yardage. Gets about like 15 yards out of it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, Javier is also going to be someone we look at for the comeback player. But he got drawn in, but so did Castonier. I don't think that's how you say it. God, I'm such a fucking geek that I know these guys just off. It's just this. And then you got Sebastian Bow in there. Like, there's a. I think personally, I would give that 0.5, but I'll leave that up for like 1 minute. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, this is like we did the coverage grade for the DBs. I was just looking at their coverage, was not taking into account any of the run game stuff, just their coverage. But for Gerald, we're doing a game grade, so it's pass protection, it's touches, it's everything in a given game. So I think that's honestly though, Isaiah Weed is a really good play action quarterback. Like that's a good sell for me. His footwork's stiff, but it's a good sell. All right, I think that sold it. 3-1. There we go. 0.5. Good job, Joe. That's going to bump his grade up now slightly. So we give him 0.5 for the second play, but it was not a rush. So we're still at 1. We're still for 3 total yards. I'll put zeros in there as well. Shit. Actually, yeah, we're good. We're good. Still no touchdowns, no fumbles. So we're good. I'm actually trying a little bit different. Last time I did like each individual play as its own line, which was fine, but then I had to like add up total yards at the end and add up like everything. You know what? I could just do like equals. Get like what, 40, 50 plays. This could be a lot easier if it works. I'm not very good at Excel, like I said. We're going to reception yards of like 50 plays. Let's see if that works. Damn, it actually did. Fuck. Shit, actually worked. I'm kind of mad that actually worked. Let me just check real quick if that actually does. Oh no, it just recalls the same information. Oh, fuck it. We're just going to do it manually. Fuck trying to be clever. We're just going to do it manually. This is just adding them in. This is giving him his play grade. So he's got to wait for the next play. We don't have to watch any of the defense or anything like that, or any of the replays. Speak of the devil. Next play. 0, right, did his job. 2 yards out of it. See the official spot that looked like 3 yards. They call it 3 yards. So we'll call it 3 yards. Let's play 3. 1. So 2 rushes now. For another 3. So that's 6 yards. No receptions, no receiving yards. Now we've got 6 total. No touchdowns, no fumbles, and 0 point. Yeah, it would be. It really would be. That's why it's going to be a very situational thing. I'm not going to be doing this for every player in the league. This will be a very situational thing. Trust me. This took me a long time to do. That's 0. Didn't have to do much. Yeah, trust me. When I had to watch all those games of Berlin, oh boy, it was time consuming. It was. You know what? I might just do this play by play. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this play by play. I think it's gonna get long if I try and do it like that. That was a play action, total yards. Yeah, and then that was nothing. That was just a flat. 0. Yeah. I'm gonna do it like that. Be easier just to do it play by play. Ben, I think Ben going to be MVP this year. I think that he's the early candidate. He's just so fucking good. I love Ben. Also one of my favorite just people in the league. Is just like a person. He's such a nice guy. 3rd and 1. First down. Only 3 yards. I think it's early in the first, so I'm still going to give that. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. Everyone's noticing the trim. I appreciate that. That's why I didn't wear the hat today. There's another 3-yard gain. Damn. There we go. Nothing. No, that's 3. No touchdown, no fumble. I'm gonna just give that a 0. Still early. It's not that impactful for play so far. I just kind of did what he was expected to do, which would pick up a first down with that much. Yeah, I think Ben's gonna be real good. I mean, he's got. I will be talking a little bit about. Actually, no. I'm not talking about the left live. I don't think. I haven't planned to. But we'll be talking about the receiving core on its own individual posts. Like I'm going to do an Austrian Golden Generation post and their receiver core is going to be featured prominently, especially the new guy. Let me have a look. Another play action. Again, like he's really good at play actions, I can't lie. Like Weed is a really good play action quarterback. Because look, it draws him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crash down. That gives Weed some answer 0.5. I don't think that's even up for debate. I mean, Weed makes makes it a little bit tough. But for me, that's fucking easy. Like, that's an easy 0.5 for that. Didn't touch the ball, but still made an impact. I think he's going to have a high grade for this one, just because he is currently not made any mistakes. So far, I know we're only early in. Flags. Let's have a look. Next one. Oh, wait, now this is a controversial one. So it got called for a flag. Let me have a look. Let me actually turn the volume up on this one a little bit.
Offense, number 13.
Well, that's the answer of who it was. I was going to say Fitzgerald, that's definitely a minus
Penalties
0.5.
declined. Second down.
But the penalty didn't count, so the play still stands, so we're good.
That's a holding on the wide receiver, G.A.M.E. Lower.
Oh, it's Nick. That's such a funny coincidence that it's Nick. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, if they don't get Sandro, they got Carey. They don't. Not that they don't need Sandro. I'm sure everyone would appreciate having Sandro, but Sandro isn't needed that much because they got Carey. Here we go. Oh, that's definitely a 0.5. Look at that. Easily 0.5. Gets through the gap, makes a guy miss. Decent. You know, not a 1, didn't break for a first down or like a 20-yard run, but I still think that's definitely a 0.5. Let me just see the spot for the game real quick. That gets up to us about, what, 6 yards? If it comes up with a 3rd down, or you go back. Oh, no, they got about 10 yards. I think they gave that a 9-yard spot, actually. So, play 7. He had a 1 rush for 9 yards. And 9 total yards. For another 0.5. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, Sandro is fantastic, but they have Kari. Yes, he is, and I think that he's in for a fucking big year. And I can't say everything I know about the Galaxy, but I know they're going to have a really high-powered offense, and I'm really looking forward to it. Right, it's another Gerald play. 3rd and down, and decent. See, here's also where you got to think about the offensive line when it comes to running back. Did Gerald make the mistake? And he moves away from Javier. Isn't really much able to get much. Only loses 1. Do you give that a minus? Because his offensive line did kind of fail him. Let's put that one up to poll. Let's put that one up to poll. So is that a 0 for just, you know, he did what he could? Or is it a minus 0.5 because... I should put 0. I put O there rather than 0. Let's put that poll up for a couple minutes. See what we got. Yeah, I think he's going to be seriously effective. Let's have a little look at it again. I'm leaning more towards 0. Because you got a 5-man front. He gets the handoff and he's got a player already in his face. Tries to cut inside. He's got 2 guys in front of him. He kind of runs into the back of Victor Newman. Newman actually does continue to block pretty well, but debatable. Very, very debatable. It wasn't 8, so it was 16 in that last play. So let me just down his yards by 1. There we go. I think I'm leaning to 0. That's fine, yeah, that's a good point. If it was a 7, I'll rewatch real quick. Is it a run pass option? Yeah, I mean he does check, he does look. He doesn't pull it. I mean, he is dead ass. It's just he's got it right in the pocket. You can see the unblocked defender. He still hands it off. So I think I'm going to agree, and I think I'm going to put it at 0. True. Right. 8 for a 1 rush and -2. Let me just check that was -2. Yeah. Yeah, 2. -2. 0 receptions. 0 total yards. There we go. Did not fumble, and I'm going to give that 0. Flat 0. His perfect grade. Keeps within... Skip. Don't care about special teams. Don't care about Madrid's offense. Now, if I remember correctly, this game was close for a little while, and then it really wasn't. Speaking of which, there's Gerald on the special teams. We're not doing special teams. We're just doing this offensive stuff. That'll be a whole new fucking thing. Where is he at? Line up in the slot.
Shotgun, empty backfield.
Just a bit of a nothing play. Didn't do anything wrong. Didn't do anything right. Actually, can I just like... No. Nothing. Didn't do anything right, didn't do anything wrong. I suppose over there we go. So imagine I had to do this for like 8 Berlin games. Like, this shit took forever with the Berlin games. And it's mostly just screens. Right, he's back in the backfield. Comes out. Nothing. Didn't do anything right, didn't do anything wrong. A lot of the plays are going to be like that, especially when it comes to coverage plays. Like, coverage plays are just nothing for a lot of them, especially against Berlin. Man, I hated doing Berlin. Like, they're a good team, but oh boy. Right, dual backfield. Coming out.
Take off and run it.
Nothing. I'm going to call that a 0. Kind of came out into the flat as an option, or not flat rather, as a check down read, but and nothing came out of it. And now we skip all the way back to the Cologne offense. This is what we do. I'm looking forward to seeing what Cologne bring this year. I think it could be an interesting year for them. For good or for bad, because I actually like Yusuf. Not Yusuf, my bad, I was reading Yusuf's name. I like Musa. I like Musa actually quite a bit. There's a run by... There we go. That's a 1.5. I was waiting for that. I knew that was happening because it's long of 85. Alright. Situational stuff kind of comes into play here because it is the start of the second half, so it's not like a key time. But it's a fucking long run of 85 yards. So I think 1.5, just because it doesn't have that situational importance. But I think it's hard to argue against a 1.5. It's an 85-yard run, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was quite something. Quite a fucking good run. So I'm gonna punch that in as an 85-yard run. If you would like to do that, there we go. My mic is so in the way. Let me put it like here. Move my ring light slightly over. So 1 rush for an 85-yard touchdown. No fumble. And then a per play grade of 1.5. We have never had a plus 1.5. We've had a couple of negative 1.5s for a couple of DBs because both Devon and Richardson give up a touchdown to fucking Ajax like just before the half. But that's probably the highest rated play we've had so far. I've only been doing this for a couple games, but we'll watch it one more time just because it's a nice play.
Hands it off. Shoots up.
There he goes.
Middle.
Very nice.
Touchdown Cologne.
What a baller.
Oh my God.
What a baller. And that takes up a lot of his yardage for this game, but he still did have a strong game. And a kick, so we don't need to count the 2-point conversion. We count the 2-point conversion, the same as we'd count with play. Skip all the way through. Back to thing. If this one's quick, we'll do another game with someone else. I'm thinking McKay, honestly. Right, back in the backfield. Stretch right. 0. Give it 2 yards in a run. So we'll just get that now 0. Not much though. Oh, fucking hell. I have to talk about this guy. And actually, I don't even need to talk about this guy in the LF Live because he won't even be there by the time the season starts. He's too busy eating McDonald's and Chinese food. Okay, that's a good play. Gerald gets fucking smacked. Ball's kind of out of range. Gets hit. I feel a bit rough about giving him a -0.5 for that. Might just give him a 0. Is this catchable? No. So I'm going to give it just a 0. There we go. Happy days. I cannot wait to do this for Khaled's game against the Raiders where he gets burned. Or his game against Helvetic where he gets burned as well. That's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy doing that one. It's a good block. Nice block down the middle for the blitz and linebacker. I'm kind of covering it, but you can see it. Boop. I'm going to give another +1. I think he might have a really fucking high gradeness on his hands here. Because that was a blitz and linebacker. He picked him up, cut block him. Without him, probably just going to go straight through and take him out. So I'm going to give a 0.5. Get it out to have these crazy things. We both know that ain't true, brother. We both know that ain't true. You got burnt in every game, man. Just by being in a Dragons uniform that season, you get burnt by proxy. Which sounds a bit harsh, but no, you started it, bro. Another handoff. Maybe another 2. They give it a 1. I'm going to give it a 0. Nothing much. On to the next. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy doing that one. Because even if I get to doing it, you're not actually really that high on my to-do list, so, Yeah, that's on you, man. That's a nothing play. It's a bad thing about doing like overall rather than just coverage or just rushes is that we have to do every play. Which I love doing, but it might not be the most entertaining to people who are watching streams. I do apologise. But I kept to schedule. That was the important thing I wanted to do, was keep it to schedule. I reckon we'll be able to get two games out. One for Gerald, one for Matthew McKay. No, I think that's more on Weed rather than him. He sold it well, but I'm still going to get that to Weed. Yeah, fair point. But you've got like call-outs that you just refuse to make, so at least I call my shots. You don't call your shots. You just lurk in the background. I make my opinions known, you know. You'd be like, oh, I don't even like this receiver. And everyone talks about this receiver. Oh, I don't really like him that much. And I'm like, well, why don't you like say something? No, they won't let me. No, I'm afraid I'll get burned in that game. You know, but I don't think you play them that this year anyway. Yeah, call out.
In the backfield.
I had some good predictions there.
Hands off. Jukes a couple in the backfield, but nothing going on.
You got minus 0.5 for that?
In the backfield.
Because, like, he's doing moves 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Does another move 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Hands off. Jukes a couple in the backfield, but
He loses a yard. I'm going to give him minus... I mean, they didn't call it, but I'm going to call it -1. Just for the tricky stuff. Minus 0.5, right? Not -1. That'd be a bit harsh. I had some good predictions. I had some bad predictions. Such is the way when I'm on camera for like multiple hours a day. Sometimes.
Play action. Let's it go.
Honestly, a bit of a dime.
Finds Weddington.
Weddington dropped a dime. That was a bad prediction. I thought Weddington was going to be real fucking good. He just kind of didn't really do too much. He was out quickly, and then Carlos Hill came in, and Carlos Hill did really, really well, so it's kind of tough to really keep much from that thing with Weddington. Yeah, no, I don't have to put pads on. That's the good thing. I can say whatever I want. I don't ever have to put pads on ever again. Because when I did put pads on, I wasn't very good, so I can talk as much as I like. Right, he's a check down. He was open there, to be fair. Didn't get the ball. That would be a negative play on Weed there. Like, it's going to be a 0 for Alman, but like, he's wide open here. He's wide open here.
Steps up in the pocket. A little bit of pressure.
I'm going to give that just a 0. Yeah, you right there. Favorite new QB? Good question. I do like Musa. I like Reed. Yeah. Reed does have XFL tape. He does have XFL tape. If it's available, I could do this with one of Reed's games. Oh, I could do this with one of the debut quarterbacks. I have too many ideas. I want to do this with linemen. Just the best games from linemen. I would love to do one of these for like every game or like every top game, but I'd have to ask all of them, and I don't have access to all of the quarterbacks that are in the ELF. Like, some of them just won't message me. So I'd like to message all of them and be like, what was your best game in college? What was your best game as a pro? And then do a grade from that rather than just picking one at random. But like I said, I don't think all of them would message me back, so I kind of got maybe got to wait. Maybe I'll do it for like a couple of them, and then if some of them see it and they're like, oh, that's cool, can I do that as well? Then maybe that'll be a bit easier. Might be able to do that. There's Gerald again. Solid run. 0. Decent. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not allowed to speak about him. I don't know. Could be anyone. Could be absolutely anyone. Yeah, we'll give that a flat 0. It's not too deep.
Centurions have 2 timeouts, plus we have the 2-minute warning.
He gets a handoff again.
Hands it off to Emma.
There's another 4 yards. They get a 3rd and 1. Yeah, they did. So there's another 4 yards. Didn't get it first. We got it first. I'm going to give it a plus. Oh shit, he gets the ball again. For a nice run, I'm going to give that 0.5. How many yards is that? Let me have a look. So we're here. 5 yards, and then 6, 7, 8 yards. 8 yard gain. Nice. Yeah, I would like to do something. I was gonna do an eval on all of the quarterbacks. That was the plan, but tape isn't always the easiest to find. Like sometimes, you know, finding tape from a guy that hasn't played for a while or just played in college and like a smaller school is hard to find, especially legally. Like I would not be able to do that on stream. Yeah, I wouldn't do it anyway, you know, but you know, I definitely wouldn't be able to do it on stream. I would really like, now that you've said about Sinet, I would like to do a Sinet breakdown. That would be quite fun. Maybe I'll just do like new players rather than new quarterbacks. I have like Bellew, is it Bellew? The Potsdam. I know who he is, but pronunciation of his name is always hard. Maybe I'll do one of him as well. There's Almeln again. Another 5 yards. Not bad. Again, I'm just going to give that a 0 just because like he did the work. Got 5 yards out of it. But it wasn't like a game-breaking play, you know. And didn't get enough for me to be like, oh, we got 4. So yeah, there we go. Even better. Helps my agenda a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I just need a full game, really, right? That's the problem. Like, to do something like this, I'd need a full game. That's a 0. Nothing really going on there. Yeah, if they have a full game, I'll absolutely do one of him. But I don't want to do one where he does, like, badly, because, like, you know, that's just a bit unfair. If I wanted, like, a full season one, sure, but, like, I'd rather just do one where he played well. So I could be like, look, he's playing well to the fans. And if I just pick a random game and it's a game where he doesn't play very well, be like, oh shit, that'd be really rude. That play didn't count. Don't need to count that.
Got a minute 23 left. Weed steps from the pocket. He's getting pressure.
Weed was fun, but Weed was erratic. Like, how the fuck did that get complete, by the way? How the fuck did that get complete? Rolls out, you can kind of just see him under the chat. Somehow makes that. Don't know how. That's another 0 for Gerald. I think he will finish with a high grade because he is just kind of racking up some of those 0.5s. So yeah, I could go off like the sport metrics ones, but I'm gonna prefer to go off my ones in terms of like yards. Right, so 2nd and 6. See what they call that. Lines are all weird. There we go. So now 2nd and 6? Yeah, so that was a 4-yard gain. Did that play count? Because he had 2nd and 6 here and then lines all the way back here. And he didn't start. Okay, that's the first down. So yeah, 2nd and 6. Cool. Let me just put that down for 4 yards. Again, 0. Fine. Ooh. Okay, that'll be helpful. Yeah, I'll do one on him then. Oh, what a play by Jalen. Jalen's so good, man. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the Prague Lions uniform. Stepped out, but he's a ball hawk. That's just before the half, so he would get probably a -1 for that. Maybe even more. Alright, halftime, skip. So this is what makes it ELF just absolutely much better than every other league in Europe. To skip. And like a fucking 100 other reasons. Right. Into the second half now. On his own 12. Tough. About 4 yards. There we go. Solid 4 or 5. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Good to see you, Henri. We are currently still here, but you know. They give that 4. Yeah, they give that another 4 yards. So you're just racking them up. Like, you can see the 85-yarder, you think, oh, maybe he just had that and nothing else, but he's racking up 4 or 5 yards to carry just outside that 85-yarder. But one day, hopefully, oh, fucking hell.
Snap is bobbled a little bit, and almost pulls it out of the air. Good.
He managed to get about 3 out of that.
And he just
Which,
see this here again. Hits Weed right in the hand.
he does good. I'm not going to give him like 0.5 for that.
It works.
But like, he got 2 yards out of a deal where he shouldn't have got like anything. Or maybe been a fumble, so that would have been tough. But I'm not going to give him 0.5. That would be a bit generous. Maybe I'm being a dick, but we know.
Looking left, throws.
0, nothing play. Should have given it to Alman. Play 31. 0s across the clock. I will be... Huh? Oh, yeah. Wait. What? I did hear some things. I ain't gonna lie, I heard some things. But, like, I don't want to, like, out anything that's not been announced. So, obviously, Bristol in the CEFL, which I'm excited to see. I think they'll get past the first round. Good play.
He keeps it. A lot of space. Makes a man miss. Makes another. Oh. And gets
Tough. 0 for Alman, though. I think they'll be solid. I think they should be Amsterdam because, like, a lot of the Amsterdam crew were, like, not playing for Amsterdam. Like, some of their better players are off playing in the European leagues, like other European leagues. So that should be fun. But as for London, well, someone mentioned me in London. Like, someone, I don't know how my name was in the conversation, but London Monarchs rumours started up again. Someone was like, "Yeah, Matt Bressington's involved." Like, am I? If I am, I'd like to be told because I was not aware. But apparently, someone from the Warriors said my name or something when talking about it. Must have got like kind of lost in the shuffle of rumours. It's about another 4 yards. Yeah, chuff. I think gave him 3 yards. 1 rush, 3 yards. Shit. Need that though. I know we don't get a dang. I would love that. Honestly, if there was a London team, I would be really upset if I wasn't approached to scout for that. I'd love to. It would be great. How the fuck did that work, man? Cologne. Cologne are funny, man. Cologne are funny. Oh, I do love them. I don't know how they make that shit happen. I want to see a replay of that before I put in the 0 for Gerald. Let's have a look, see what happens there. So play action, nicely sold play action again. Weed's a good play action quarterback. Goes to Wellington. Wellington gets stripped by a Bravos player and then they recover it. What a fucking weird play. What a weird play. Let me just give Gerald the 0 for the play action. Again, not a bad play, just didn't have to do much. And if every play was a 0.5, then they'd have a 100 rating and they'd be the best player to ever play in Europe. Oh, you know, it'd be kind of fun. It's doing some Madre London tape. Oh, that'd be really fun. Didn't see that play. We're going to have to wait for the thing. I like Jai a lot. I love Jai. Jai's a good friend of mine. I think he'll do well in Cologne. I know that he's a good friend of the DC. There's a flag here. Let me just... Okay. We didn't even see that play, so... Did it even count? No, it didn't even count, so we're good. I think he's going to do well. If they use him how I think they should use him. But I think he'll be good. In Drones, I do not think they're going to do very well. I do not think their signings are very good. Like, I think they've got some pieces that are good. But I'm worried about Miles at a number 1 corner spot. I'm going to be real. I'm worried about the 2 E spots they spent at D tackle. I think they'll be running a 3-5 front with Gooden, Akram, and Oleski as the 3 front, and then Crenshaw off one of the edges, which sure. Don't see why not, but I don't think it's an elite strategy. I mean, the Brit, again, I think he's probably a great guy. He's only played like D2 ball in, not D2, Division 1, but that is a second tier of university football. So second tier of university football in the UK is not good. And that's where he's at. He's a huge human being. He's like, so he has the block here. He misses the cut. But we'd already kind of got the ball off. But he does have to throw off his back foot because of this pressure. So like, I'm gonna give that a minus 0.5 because that's a key third down as well. Maybe a bit harsh, but I think it's valid. Like, he missed the block. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's huge, but he's not technical. He's not technical at all. I don't think he's an elite athlete. But we'll see, you know. I know the head coach, Mark, great guy, love him. So we'll see what you can do with him. You know, he's a former NFL coach. So we'll see what you can do. But I don't know, I'm skeptical. Another run, about 4 yards. Yeah, they give it 3 yards. 3rd and 3, they give it 3. So that's just a 0 for me. Yeah, I think. And then Lasky is like, he's fine. He's a decent D tackle. I don't think he was the best D tackle in Europe. I don't think he was the best D tackle in Germany. Like, I wouldn't have him in that range. So him to be an E is somewhat surprising. But again, I'm always happy to be proved wrong. There's Gerald at the seam. He was not wide open because, yeah, the safety carry's over. You can't really see it, but the safety carry's over. That's another 0. I wouldn't say everyone. They're going to be really good. I know some stuff that hasn't been out yet, which might help your point. Because they've got some signings coming up that are going to be really, really good. But not everyone. Like, this year's ELF is as competitive as it's ever been. Like, this year it could be 5 or 6 winners. Like, there's so much that can happen this season. It's actually unreal. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. Nordic are going to be really good. But they are an older team. It's a point. It's a factor. There's Gerald again. Solid 6 yards. Well, I'm going to just give that 6. It is over 5. So I'll give that a 0.5. Yeah. Maybe a little lenient again, but I mean, he's having a good game. I really like Surge this year as well. There goes Almond again for... That's definitely a 0.5. How many is that? So he gets 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the fuck do you mean, bro? I used to have to wear a bonnet everywhere because I'm embarrassed of my hairline. Fuck you, bro. Don't ever disrespect my barber ever again. Got defensive. Katrina's a lovely lady. She's a great barber. I like her. There we go. Hey, Cal is just sad because he has never won a ring, and I've got 2 rings, so he's like really mad. Plus, I'm taller than him, you know. Yeah, it also doesn't help. he's just a ball of anger, man, for real. Reed's a fun ass fucking player, bro. He's so funny. Like, he just does shit. You're like, how the fuck, but also why the fuck? You know, it's kind of a mix. You give that a 0. Didn't do too much. If UE beat Nottingham again, you're gonna get. I mean, I've got my fucking UE shirt on. Are you going to be happy because it's Bristol team winning, or sad because the Bristol team's... I got it now. So I know how to message you appropriately with vigorous amounts of hate.
Rolling out to the right, flips his hips.
That's the kind of shit that I'm like, what the fuck, with weed? And then other ones where he makes plays like that, it's just strange. Such a strange better grade. Yeah, that's what crazy is. I don't know if he's... No, where is Calvin playing this year? He's not playing GFL 5. Is he playing that? He's not playing GFL 5, surely. I mean, I played with Calvin in high school. Not American high school. I know he played in high school in America. I played with him in SGS, when we were at SGS.
Drop back in the pocket.
0, nothing. That's a lot of this grading is. It's just like, did he do anything? No, didn't need to. 0. Marburg, yeah, so that's what, GFL 1, GFL 2? He'll be fine. He's a lefty as well. Well, yeah, they might be able to go lower, actually. That's a good point. 0. Is this, how much of this is him? I mean, he gets a like 6-man blitz. GFL 3, damn, okay, they kind of fell off, fair play. I'm going to just call that 0. Yeah, she had 1 rush for 0 yards. 0 play. And it'd be tough to kind of blame that on him when you've got 6-man blitz or a 4-man rush with us 2 blitz and linebackers. Kind of tough to give him anything on that. Oh shit, 4th and 3. If they give it to him, it could be negatively impact his grade. Oh, that's a 0.5. If they give it to him, pretty sure they will. They did. So that's a 3-yard gain. But that's where this play weight comes in. Where he didn't score a touchdown or anything, but first down on a 4th and 3, fuck. That's fine, we're good. It will have saved. We are fine. It would have saved my last spot. We good. No need to stress. If it hasn't, it would be kind of sad, but it should be fine. I've done this before. There we go. I have done this before. I'll turn that down again, because again, I've done this before, and then that's going to be loud as fuck. Do they give it to him? Have I been a bit premature? Yes, I have. So he didn't get the first down. So we actually changed that to minus 0.5. It was like a 2-yard rather than a 3-yard, because he didn't get the first down. Oh my god, I'm actually a fucking idiot. Why do I keep doing that? Let's do that again, shall we? Oh my god. Imagine I'm actually a fucking moron. I cannot believe this is my full-time work. There we go. I just want to watch the next play, man. What's wrong with me?
First down. Fewer turnover on that.
Right, we are back. We can skip ahead now. All the way back through to... That's a long-ass drive. Holy shit.
And it would have been a tough... First and 10, Isaiah Weed.
Long play, right.
Shotgun.
Handoff was a play action.
He's got a man open. And he makes
Mad.
the catch.
Mad. I'm going to let that run again.
On the massive
I like Frederik a lot. I really hope they bring him back.
Isaiah Weed sitting in the pocket and slinging the ball deep. Frolic.
I really like Frederik. I really like Lower. I really like both Fender. Like that 3 trio with Cologne is like so underappreciated. Like they're actually really good. Like I wish people knew more about them. Let me watch that play again. We give Alman a 0 for that. He didn't really have to do too much.
Here we see it again, the play action. Weed sitting there comfortably and slings it deep. What a beautiful ball.
Great catch.
Fantastic.
Fucking great catch. Fucking love Lorax, man. I might have to do a breakdown of him at some point. You know what? I might actually do that. It's just like an underappreciated post again. Ben Lorax might actually be on that. I think I've done one on him before. Seriously. Khaled's going to make so much fun of me if he ever sees this. I swear to God, I'm not doing it on fucking purpose. I'm going to move the actual over here, just so I don't do that again. My brothers, I am choking this.
What a beautiful ball in.
I'm a fucking idiot. Right, let's go to them again. We've got to skip all the way through them again. There we go.
Dragon really stretching all the.
Didn't see that. And it was an Alvin 1 yard run.
Hand 5 yards to go to the end zone. Isaiah Weed, shotgun.
Doing moves again, about 6 yards back.
Gets it off the Emma's pile.
Gets a yard out of it, but tempted to give that minus.
Shotgun.
As he cuts inside here into this gap here, he might have some. I guess maybe not something, but like probably would have.
Hand.
And he goes super lateral, gets 1 yard. I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna give that minus 0.5. I'm gonna be harsh. Sorry, Elman. Didn't do it that time, but I swear to God I had a heart attack.
Short game. Trips bunch to the top of your screen right here. Connor Weddington. Weed looks that way.
Not much.
Goes out to the flat.
Simple, 0. So we need 50 plays in now. I'm like so terrified of doing that again. I'm really scared of doing that again. 3rd and 9.
Weed in shotgun formation with twin wide receivers to both sides. Weed looking left.
He is a check down.
Flushed out.
Wide
He's gonna run it,
open.
and he will pick up the.
Doesn't hockey block. We get smacked. Again, I'm not going to call him out for that. It's fine. That's a 50th play, but we don't have much notice. Actually, not the best of streaks of one.
First down, we got Trey to the top of your screen.
Flag. Don't care about flags.
We see Weed.
I see him getting the ball again.
Shotgun.
Good pull there. Nice.
A little bit of room there for Emma.
There we go.
Still
Still going. That was good. I might get that 0.5. If he gets 10, I'll give it 0.5. Oh, I got 8. I might still give it 0.5 anyway. That's a key one. I'm going to give it 0.5. 8 yards. Definitely. There we go.
Showing that strength.
Good run.
Under center, Weed play action.
Fake. You're going to take another shot.
Deep. Fancy man.
That's Lorax.
For a
That's what I'm saying, man. Weed's a funny fucking guy. Like, he can just make shit happen. I do really, really want to see how he's going to do in Helvetic, because they are not. Like, Helvetic are weird, because you think on paper they're a lot better than Cologne, but they're not. They don't have the O-line that Cologne had. Like, you look at that play. Like, the O-line holding up pretty fucking well. He's not got any pressure on. I know he's hidden by the chat, but he's not really got any pressure. And he does not have that in Helvetic.
Fresh set of downs. Now we've got Trey into the boundary. We releases
but then he does that.
It looks like it's intercepted.
No, you know what I'm saying? He's fun. I love him. I think he's super entertaining. He's great. And he is good. But it's just those moments where he's like so composed, so composed, so poised in the pocket. Like, damn, that's a really fucking good callback. And then he'll just throw it up deep. Like, he did it so much against the Galaxy. Damn, that's a fucking loud ass sound. Where's my mouse at? Why is my... There we go. Mouse disconnected for a second, but we good.
will keep the clock running.
Do Cologne get back on the board? No, they do not. It really ran out 8 minutes as a clock. That's fucking wild. There is one game. We'll do one more. We'll do McKay. But first, you have to calculate this into a grade. So we need to do rushes. See, if anyone knows an easier way of me just counting it manually, that would be much appreciated. Because if I try and do it, I feel like if I try and do equals and then add them all together, it never works properly. And it always tells me that I'm wrong. Which is really fucking annoying. But we are going to probably count it manually. So I'm going to turn the mic away just so you don't hear me yapping. We've got one rush. You can still hear that quite clearly, actually. Does it sound like that's far away? Because it would be easier for me to talk like this if the mic wasn't here all the time. So if that does sound alright. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 carries on 50, how many players? 51, 53. This is Gerald Almeln versus Bravos, week 4. You wrap that as well. You got one reception or none? I don't think you got any. So yeah, no receptions. No reception yards either. Just double checking everything. Yeah, so no receptions. Why is that? Need to put in another one. Need to put in receptions and then reception yards. I swear we did this earlier. Am I tripping? Reception yards, rushing yards. And total yards. I swear we did this earlier. Or am I just doing the wrong sheet? So receptions are 0, 0 receptions, and then touches. Yeah, that's what we wanted. There we go. So touches will just be that plus that. There. Cool. So touches. Cool. Rushing yards. Let's total this up. Let me get my calculator out because I don't want to have to do that manually in my head. Otherwise, I'll break into tears. I'm not very good at maths, as you can tell by the fact my most I can get out of Excel is equals and then just a plus. So you got 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8, and then we'll minus the 2, so we'll just do plus 6 instead. And then plus 87, 88, 87. I'll do 5, that's 9. I'll do 12. 16, 20, 22, 25, 28. And then 6 and 8, we'll do 2, 3, 11, there we go. So 164 yards. I know I could have just looked on sports metrics, that'd be a lot easier, but it wouldn't be as thorough, you know. It's 142 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 fumbles. Yards per touch. See, look, now we actually got yards per touch and yards per... Yeah, there we go. So my Excel skills are fucking terrible, but here we are. Alright, so per play score. So 0.5, 1, 1.5, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4. So 4 total. I fucking do not want to do that. So the average, I need to do the per play divided by that. So scaling wise, yeah, 59, which is kind of surprising. That feels low, right? The average game. I guess he did have a lot of touches, but a lot of plays as well. That feels low, right? So when you see that, that looks really good, but then that's the problem with grading like this. It's because some plays he didn't have to do much. Because he had the 85 yarder, which, you know, that was a lot of it, and he had like the odd 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, you know, that didn't really get him anything. So he had a 59, which is just a little bit below, you know, kind of an average game. You hear, you know, as a performance-wise, he played averagely, but statistically, he played well. That's the problem with this kind of stuff. That's why if you look at like PFF grade, that's why I'm not saying that this measurement is like the best, because that does feel low. That feels very low for a 164 yard performance. I guess if you take out that 85 yard run, to be fair, if you take out that 85 yard run, it's 80 yards on 23 rushes. And he did only get 3 yards per snap. And yards per touch was 6.8 because of some of those negative ones, but, you know, it was carried kind of by that 85 yard run. So that makes me feel like an asshole. That's the problem. That makes me feel like an asshole. Being like, oh yeah, Gerald played well, but like, it's still an average game. Yeah, that's the problem with those numbers, man. Also, there's context there that it does require context. But I thought he'd be around here, like between these two. I thought he'd be like a 64, 65. Damn. That kind of, you know, I mean, that's kind of mad. Interesting. Might have to save a copy. And then call it quarterbacks. QB game. So this is my copy, right? Yeah, this should be fine. I'm gonna just keep, just in case it hasn't done it right. I'm just gonna like make the QB one in the same place, because otherwise I'll be panicking. All right, let's just copy that all in over here. As you know what, let me just copy the whole fucking thing. Because then I keep my system, right? Yes, I do. Cool. Now we need to do quarterbacks. So instead of plays, rushes, receptions, stuff like that, I need to adjust it slightly. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'll do McKay. Let me put all in caps. So we got plays and we'll do rushes over like here. We'll do throws. Rushes. Throwing yards. Rushing yards, total yards. Don't think I need to do touches. And then I do what touchdowns, fumbles, and I'll add interceptions. Just so it's there as well. Fumbles, yards per snap can still work. Yards per touch. We'll do comp percentage instead. Which would just be Oh, we gotta do, we gotta do completions. Yeah. Rather than throws. That makes it sound a bit stupid, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll do attempts. And comps. I won't count incompletions because then we can just do the maths behind that rather than that. Interceptions, fumbles, yards per snap, comp percentage, per play score total, average play, scaling. Cool. So let's have a look and see what McKay's best game was. It's kind of a harsh grading system though, isn't it? It feels low to give him like a below average game. That does make me feel like a proper asshole. Right, if I believe correctly, McKay did also have a decent game against Madrid, but I might be wrong. Matthew McKay, they're actually going to be teammates. One of the reasons why I'm doing them together. Alright. Yes, that was Cologne. Interesting. So his best game was by far Cologne. 4 touchdowns. Had 250 yards, which was good. Not his best, but like 3rd best. So basically between these two. Oh, we didn't have very good completion percentage. We had more attempts, but he did get 4 touchdowns. So which one do I want to do? Week 11 or week 12? Did throw a pick. That's very true. That is very true. Not sure if I should do 11 or 12. Just 11, lower comp, hypothetically, but you know, more touchdowns, more passes to grade. I don't know about rushing. They rushed about the same. You know what? I think he also had another touchdown. He also had a fumble to have 5 touchdowns in that one. I might do week 12 because he did nearly have 100 yards rushing. He did have a pick, but he had 3 touchdowns. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do week 12. So Galaxy week 12. Didn't it? They play who that week? M.B. So that will be Madrid. Yeah, Madrid. That was alright. Can this work? There we go. Galaxy versus Madrid Bravos in week 12. 4 games. As you can see, I've also watched pretty much every Galaxy game that's happened this season. Like a few times. Alright, week 12. There we are. Because this was a one. Didn't this one go to overtime? Or he got really close to going to overtime. And this was the one that everyone was like, including myself, was like, oh, the Galaxy, you know, they're not going to win this because they just lost to Cologne. Like, this was just after their Cologne loss. And I think they opened the game with a receiver pass because Lenhart gets like 2 really early touchdowns. Oh my god, it's Nick again. What are the odds? Nick does not commentate that many games. Nick does not comment that many games, and we picked both the games that he's commented on today. Okay. We'll copy all of this into this, but then we don't need these ones. We just delete some of these out. Comp percentage, I can delete that out because again it will sort itself out. Yards per snap, don't need that. Fumbles, interceptions, touchdowns, total yards. Total yards I'll get rid of as well. I don't need to figure that out. I can just do that again here because it will just be adding up those two. Rush yards, what's that? Throwing yards. Rushes, I'm going to put that actually over. I'm going to put that over here. Can that work? There we are, rushing attempts. 3 yards, comps, attempts. Yep. Don't need name or game. Get rid of that. Cool. Cool. Yes, this is definitely the play where they open up with the receiver pass. 100%. So we're looking at McKay. Funny story, a player actually got mad at me once by accident. We're cool now, like he's really one of my favourite players. But because of my accent, he thought I was calling him like McKay, not McKay, just because of the way that I speak. But I cleared that up quickly. I was like, nah, not the case, not the case. And we were like, cool, we laughed about it, we're all good. Galaxy, nice uniforms. Right, play 1, McKay. He goes out from receiver to quarterback. Let me move myself, because he's going to be there for a minute. So let me move, physically move. Over here, just for a minute, just so you can see him a little easier when he's on that side of the field. Hand off to Sandro. 0, you know, didn't do anything. Play 1. Not much really, you know, happened on that one. Skip, skip, skip. You know what I might do? Might just keep it like this for a while.
2nd and 7. McKay and empty. Scanning. Fires down the middle. It's caught. That's going to be a first down.
I'm getting 9.5. Paul Lenhart. I like Paul Lenhart. Because, as we know, with our grading system, this one actually is for quarterbacks, a well-thrown short pass, the 0.5. That one got it first. I mean, you could argue it's a 1. Could you argue that's a 1? Maybe time strength-wise, you know, it's early in the game. Maybe you just call it half. Because it's second. There's the first down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 11 yards. 1 comp, 11 yards. We all good on those ones. I'm gonna give him 0.5. I was harsh with Alman.
First down for the Galaxy. That's number 2. We saw it. First and 10, fresh set of downs. As the Galaxy will return to empty. Okay.
He's running. He's running. He's running.
Trying to escape. He does.
Runs for 10, maybe 11, maybe 12 actually. He was down at 12. Kind of mad. I'm going to give him 0.5. I think McKay might have a good grade in this one. No attempts, but an 11-yard rush. What the fuck? But he didn't score or anything. But I'm going to give him another 0.5. Shout out Rip. You know, I was wrong about McKay. When he came in from Elon, I was like, he's not got like the craziest wheels. I don't think he'll run that much. He does. And he does. Hand off. Yep, you're good. Let that continue going. Nothing there. Again, we were good.
Looks like we'll be a yard or 2 short of actually our driving for the Raiders. To the Galaxy's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, important, deep shot. Touchdown.
He's looking for him. He's got his man. He
Yes.
is connected and it is going
Oh yeah, I forgot they had the confetti on that. So that's Paul again. So where are we on the field? We're at the 32. Yeah, 30. Maybe 30. Yeah, 32. Maybe 33. I'll call that 33. So 33-yard touchdown. 1 attempt, 1 completion. 33 yards for a touchdown. I think that's it's got to be a 1, right? It's a flat 1. It's on 3rd and down, but it's not like crazy in time. was a great throw though. Beautiful throw. Could have called that 1.5 and I wouldn't be mad at it. But I'll call it a 1 for now, just to keep that weight of the time importance. You know, it's still first quarter. Here we go again. Dead ass the shadows. It does get better. So the double pass. I don't think you call that anything for McKay because he didn't do the pass. So like I'm just gonna call it a 0 because he wouldn't get a stat for that because technically it would be a rush for because there's a backwards pass for Shum, but then he throws it, so it would be Shum's grade. I might be being a bit harsh with that one, but I'm good with it. There's a run for like a yard. We'll see what they call it. Yeah, 1 run, 1 yard. It's a 0. I think this grading system will be a bit more generous to quarterbacks rather than running backs. Actually, maybe not, because he is still getting graded for those plays, because it's a full game one. Because if we did Gerald as just rushing, he would have a higher grade. Another throw, pressure, screen, maybe not screen. Just a check down to Shum. Let's see what the spot was in terms of yards. 0, so it was a complete, but didn't get any yards out of it. Skip through this. I remember this was a long one. This was the touchdown. We good. We got that. Here we go. What's up? First down. What's up? What's up? Taking a while. Eventually incomplete. Kind of hard to judge. We didn't see the other end of the field. We got Sandro wide fucking open in the middle. He doesn't release the ball, but he does eventually. So I'm not going to like down him for that. I think he's probably fine. No completion. No yards across the board in the 0. So we good. Nice. Quick pass for about 8. Is that going to call that 4th and 2? Yep. 8 yards. We are speeding through this one a lot easier. Now that we got the system sorted out for respective positions. Let me make sure I've done that. There we go. 8 yards. It was 4. It's 3rd down. Brings up the 4th. I think we keep that as a 0. Like, if he got the first, I would have given it 0.5, but no first, so no score. Again, maybe a bit harsh. Shit, too quick. Too quick.
1st and 10 for the Galaxy. Kenny in shotgun.
Nice. About 9.5 for that one, I reckon. It's a good fucking throw. A well thrown short pass, as we know. So I'm gonna give him 0.5 for 9 yards. Yeah, I think he will have a good grade by the end of it. Handoff.
Runs into a little bit of traffic, not much going on there. Platzcomer looks like he did not pick up the first down.
We good. On the next. 3rd and 1. Takes the draw. Nice, he definitely got that. Really gonna spot that. So at 36. I'm going to call that like 38. So we got 2-yard rush. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And it was third, but like, I don't think it was a good enough run to give a plus 0.5. That, however, certainly fucking is. That was a dime. I might give that 1.5. Look at that. Fucking laser over the middle. Bang. Let's watch that one more time. Zip. Yeah. That was good. Let me have a look at the spot for the ball. So we were at the 38. Yeah. So that's hold on. 62-yard touchdown. It's an attempt at completion for 62 yards and a touchdown. 1.5. Very good fucking throw. And at the end of the quarter, and it was just a dime. Absolute fucking dime. Look at that. Poise. Just zip. Perfect. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. There is flag. So that was for the return, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we good. Shit.
First and 10 for the Galaxy. McKay and company back on the field in shotgun. McKay.
Sacked.
Gonna go down.
So, are we counting that for minus passing yards? Yeah, we are. We're going to count that as minus passing yards. So he gets sacked here. So that'd be minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yards. Let's see if they call that 2nd and 17. They're not going to call it anything but 2nd and 17. So minus 7 yards. 16, an attempt, no completion, but that would affect his completion rate. So I'm not going to call it an attempt because he didn't technically throw the pass. But we'll give it minus 6. Minus 7 rather. And we're gonna give it. We'll give it a minus 0.5 because he took the sack. Handoff, so we good. 17. Third and 9, big play here. They give that first, I'll give it 0.5. Needed 9, 4th and 3, so 6. I'm not going to give that 0.5. 18, 1, 1, and 6. 0 for the rest. Yeah, I don't think that deserves a 0.5. Needed a first down already on that one. Butler, versatile player in the league, can't lie. This is a Sandro run because I skipped. Is that a run or a pass? I might have jumped the gun a bit too much. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, people were noticing that a lot more than I thought. I think it's because I'm so used to, like, I think everyone's so used to me having a hat on. It's just become such a new phenomenon. I don't have a hat on. I do appreciate it there, as always. Okay, throws the flat for about 4 yards. Decent, but I won't give a 0.5. 1, 1, 4. Let me move that out here again. I'll keep that as a 0. Or we give it 5. Alright, we'll give it 5. Oh shit, I jumped the gun.
Man in for him right now. McKay fires deep,
Incomplete.
and he overthrows.
Overthrows, but wasn't the fucking end of the world.
Kaya
So I'm not going to give him any negative for that.
on that toss. Alvaro Juan, number 32, to the corner, and off the cover. He's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Galaxy.
So I'm messaging ELF stuff. important things.
5 minutes here. Empty on 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. This could be a .5 is able to convert.
McKay scanning. Flush.
Scrambles out.
He gets rid of it near the sideline, but it's not going to be.
Nah, short.
Sketch and bounce. Rule number 30, sketch and bounce.
Catch a bounce for like 3 yards.
75, Michael as well.
3 boys in the
Yeah, 3-yard pass, but he's not going to get any grade for that. That's just simple zeros across the clock.
McKay. Everyone in the box. McKay takes it up the gut.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Everyone in the box. McKay takes it up the
I
gut.
forgot about that.
Going to break through.
That's a 1.0.
Race. McKay
How many yards was that? Let's count that up. So we're at the 39,
lead block for him. Everyone in the box.
1,
McKay takes it
6,
up the gut, and he
11,
is going to
16,
break through.
21,
McKay
26,
into
31,
race.
36,
McKay, that
41, 43 yard run. I'm going to call that a 43 yard run. Very nice. That's a 1. Especially considering it's before the half for a 4 step. You know, it could be a 1.5. I'm going to give that. Well, because what did I give that one for? That was a dime on the. That was for the touchdown pass. So and it was early, but this one is on a 4th down at the end of the half. I'm going to give that one. Because he didn't score. I'm going to keep it as 1. I'm going to keep it as 1. Because it was fantastic. But he didn't score. And it's, yeah, that's the. I'm conflicted with that one. But
that's 1st and 10. Down in the red zone. Okay.
those incomplete flags. Now,
Assume this is pass interference.
with the coverage one, I gave that with flags. I counted that against DBs as yards allowed. I think in this instance, I don't think I'd count it towards the QB's grade because the QB didn't really, do anything. It was the DB's mistake. That would be against the DB's grade, not necessarily for the quarterback's grade, which sounds harsh, but I think it would just be a 0 because it was effectively a null play because of the pass interference. Or do you give it maybe a 0.5? Because he did throw the ball. I'm going to give it 0.5. Because it doesn't count as a pass completion because the play was void because of the pass interference. But he did throw the pass. I'll keep it 0.5. I'll be lenient with that one. Because I was a little bit stricter with the rush. This one is a reception, I believe. Yeah. But then he fucking drops it. They called it a touchdown, but I cannot remember if it counts.
And the ball is even dropped. Castle bounces it off the ground like a basketball player.
They do count it. Do they challenge this? No, they don't. So he has a reception, which is really fucking awkward to grade. Thanks, McKay. So he has a... Where's the spot of the ball here? Under 4. So he has a 4-yard receiving touchdown. How the fuck am I meant to grade that? Right. Okay, didn't expect. I'm going to put it as... Technically, I put touchdowns. I didn't put, rushing touchdowns, receiving touchdowns, which helps. So a touchdown here and it's technically a receiving yard one, so you got 3 receiving yards. I'll count it as rushing. I'll put like rushing / receiving. I don't think that's ever going to be used again. But call it rushing and receiving. Through a 3-yard touchdown. And it was before half on a trick play. And I'm going to call that 1.5. That was pretty fucking cool. McCabe looks like he might have a seriously good fucking grade on this one. If he doesn't, I'll be really surprised. I'm about to question the algorithm if he doesn't get a good grade on this one. The Gerald one is a bit confusing. Oh shit. Let me extend that out a little bit. Play action. That count? I think that did. No, didn't. Incomplete. 26. 1 attempt. Nothing complete. No yards. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Second and 10. McKay in shotgun. Play action. On the pass. Check down Sandro, who gets about 12. I'm going to give that 0.5. First down. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Shit, there we go. 0.5. A well thrown short pass led to a bit of rack yardage for Sandro just before the half. Another attempt, stepping up. He's going to have a fucking good grade. So it's spotted at a 40. There he goes, 3 yards inside of 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 13, 14 yards. 14-yard rush. There we are. No attempts. Rush attempts 1 for 14 yards. Nothing. 0.1. Oh, 0.5 rather. There we go. He is racking up quite the serious grade here, I think. I think this will be the highest grade so far for any player. Because he's had some serious moments. Play action, going deep. Don't he throw a pick here? Yep. Not good. Not good. That's a -1. I mean, yeah, I'm going to get that -1. It's definitely a -1. I was just debating whether it's a -0.5. Which it could be, honestly. 0 yards. Interception. Yeah, I mean, it is... I mean, it's got to be a 1.5, actually, I think. Because it's before the half, it was a... It wasn't like an awful throw, but it was intercepted, and it was a little bit hasty on 1st and 10. It's harsh, but we're going to do it anyway. It is harsh. Right. Let's skip back over. I think they have like one more play for the half. They might just kneel this one, which technically does have to count towards his rushing yards. Are they going to throw it? Forgot. Okay, here we go. Let me just get the yardage. So at the 41. 41. There's 4 yards. 5, 6-yard rush. I'm gonna give that 0. I think he did fine. I don't think that warrants plus a 0.5 though. Here we go. Now that looks like it's going to be a good throw. Easy. Let me just get the yardage real quick. Where have we spotted? The 51, 2, 3, 53. Shit. So that's 8, 13, 18, like 19-yard pass. Really close to calling out 1, honestly. But we'll call that a 0.5. Again, it's more so of Sandro's grade on that one for making a bigger play out of it. Right, they kick. We don't care too much about the kick. Right, half time. We had 31 fucking touches so far. 31 offensive plays, rather. There we go. We started fast, and then the drive slowed down a little bit. Another run. Yeah, offensive rating is harder. It's a lot harsher because it nullifies a lot of the good grades because it makes the average per snap a lot less. This will be a total game grade. This will be a half. I mean, you get 1, 2, about 3 yards. But I'm going to call that half because he did it on a key throw down and 1. On the 30, handoff, we good. Yeah, I got to be very aware of calling this a full game grade rather than just a rush grade or rather than just a passer rating or something like that. Takes into account every single thing they did. There's a run for 3. I call that 0. It was good, but it wasn't, insane. Oh! Oh my god, that was fucking... I don't know if he saw him, he must have. But, like, look at the poise, man. He is unfazed. Even kind of keeps... That was crazy. I'm going to give him 0.5 just fucking for not taking a sack there. Or just being... Not trying to roll out or, like, get the fuck here. Now, that's mental. I don't know if he meant to do that. He looks so careful. Only, like, a 1-yard pass. But I'm tempted just to give that 0.5 anyway. I don't know why. Maybe 2 yards. I mean, do you give that 0? I think that's maybe just me being happy that he did so well, but like maybe the play itself wouldn't be warrant of a 0.5. Pitch out. Fishbach. That was not Sandro, it was Fishbach. Right, 3rd and 8. No, 3rd and 9. Oh. Incomplete. I'm going to call that a minus 0.5. That was very dangerous, as Nick said. Very dangerous. Yeah, I'm good with giving that a minus 0.5. You'll have a strong grade this game, but that one was not the best. Look at that. I mean, you could argue minus 1. Because well off his back foot, like kind of 1 foot off. And should have, that should have been picked. I'm going to call that a minus 1. Tough. Again, we're kind of harsh, but we were leaning with some other plays. We're being harsh. We're being harsh. Galaxy got the ball on a 1. I forgot how they even got that.
Place to play football.
Uncomfortable.
Center in his own end zone. Okay, get the
Yeah,
Platzko.
he's good. He's good. He's good.
A little bit of breathing room. 34, Philip Platzko. Nice today as a lead blocker.
Yeah, I'll make it clear on the post. This is to do with everything they did.
Bounces outside. Jumps over people. Picks up about, still going.
Yeah,
still
Sandro.
going.
Really wish
Showing his speed.
we get to see more of Sandro. Like, he's going to be really good. Look at him going. Love Sandro. Well, an NFL athlete right there.
Let's go.
So that's the kind of thing. We gave him like a really good, like Weed is a better play action quarterback than McKay. Like if he swallowed in that end and like let him pause and let him come over, then I would have given 0.5. But
Let's go. Teammates. Thomas Fishbach, the backup quarterback. Let's go in a well-earned rest. Looking bleak. For the Galaxy, looking bright. 2nd and 3. McKay.
same three, another handoff. Yeah, they were trying to burn this clock down.
Fishbach again. Not much going on. Only 3rd down.
Play 43.
McKay and
Here we go. 3rd and 3. Could be a well thrown short pass right here.
McKay and shotgun trips to the
And
top.
it was
Fires quickly. He's got a man. That's going to be a 1st down.
8 yards.
With Lance, Kevin Kaya, his 4th catch of the day, keeps the drive alive.
Let me give that 0.5.
A little more noise throwing the ball. 1st and 10.
Another handoff. We good.
Fishbach up the gut.
Keeping it running with the zeros.
The talent of this team, they're playing against playoff.
There we go. 8 yards. 13 yards.
Keep
14, 15, 16, 17 yard rush. 46. And then a 17 yard rush. Again, that you could argue 1. I'm going to point 0.5, but you could argue 1. If it was later in the 4th, I might have called that 1. Was that 3rd down? That was 2nd down. Again, if it was 3rd or 4th, maybe giving that 1. Yeah, there's a throw, there's a flag. Is it going to get voided or is it a free play? Doesn't.
launches it deep. Got a man.
We wait on that one.
In that catch on the field.
Illegal shift.
What a throw, what a catch.
5-yard penalty. Touchdown.
Tough. Good job I waited.
Bravos.
Good job I waited. Yeah, it didn't fucking matter.
Kay's got 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Fires out.
There we go. 2 yards. Got to do this once. Simple 2 yard pass out. Not 27, 47. 1, 1, 2. Zeros across the rest of the board. End of the 3rd, head into the 4th, and I shall bid farewell once we have the final grade for McKay.
Bravos. Be a little bit more excitement from them here in the 4th quarter. Okay.
There's another play action.
Play action.
Throwing out 2. Was that as bad as the other one? No. Should it have been picked?
Starts us off. Play action.
It was close, but like I'm gonna give it minus 0.5. Because that was a
Fires.
close one.
Nearly intercepted.
Like he's full stretch,
Dangerous
but like
there.
it's close. Again, close to being a minus 1.
Shotgun. McKay.
Nice.
It's caught.
That's an 8 yard pass. I'll give that. I'll give that a 0.5. Yeah, I'll give that 0.5. It's close, but I'll give that 0.5 because it is a well thrown short pass. And he does make the fourth down a lot more manageable. Although he didn't get it first. Oh, they gave it as 10 yards. Even better then. Even more justification. Damn, he fucking leathered that shit too. Yeah, they beat the piss out of them. I don't think anyone picked them to win this game. Not even Alex Malchan and his mystical powers picked them to win this one. This was a rogue victory because they were basically already out of the playoffs. They might have been out of the playoffs. This was just a run. Not mistaken. Oh no, it was run by him. Okay. Gets by a yard. They're going to call that a yard? Yeah. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 0 the rest. Not much on that one. It's a rollout. Nice. I really want to do one of these on Kaya. Kaya's so good, man. Maybe he has that. So he gets out. Let me do the maths. So you got 9, 14, 19, 24. So about 26 yards. I'm gonna give that a 0.5. Then again you could argue 1. I might bump that touchdown pass up to a 1.5. And I'll bump that one up to a 1 because that's a fucking great pass in the fourth quarter. On the run. Handoff. Nothing for him to do there.
Just a loss of 1.
Another throw. Oh, sacked for about -2. Sacked for -2. You know what? Move. Is this over here? Let me put this over here. Just so the chat's a bit more visible. Yeah, -2 for that one. That goes into his passing yards. He took the sack, hold on to the ball for a while, so I'll give that -0.5. Didn't throw the ball, don't count as an attempt. No, he had ways out, like he's still looking for it, but ultimately it is a sack. Let's throw that out. Yeah. Screen out. That's a 4. Oh, nice. That's a 17-yard pass. That's definitely a 0.5. Castle, yeah, Castle's kind of quiet in this one. I didn't have to do as much because Kai is so fucking good. No, toss out. That's 9 yards. I'll see what the call is, but it looked like 9. Let's see what they actually called it down. They give it 8 yards. Draw, fake draw. Throws it up again. Oh, I remember that. I've got that. I remember that picture. They called that a touchdown. Does that remain as a touchdown? Does. Holy fuck. Okay. That is definitely a 1.5. The spot of the ball is here. That's a 33-yard pass in the fourth. Absolute dime. 1-1, 34, 0-0-0, 1, I believe it's there. No, it's not there. It's there. 0-0 and then 1.5. Fucking phenomenal throw. Phenomenal catch. They call that a touchdown, which close. But I guess he didn't touch off.
Here they are, absolutely dominating. They're looking like the team that we thought they were going to be all offseason and preseason.
Big facts, bro.
Fielded about the 3.
Now a big skip ahead into, I think this is when Duncan's trying to make stuff happen. Alright, now he's off. No more plays for him. So 57 plays. We make this bigger. No one in the chat anymore, but we good. I'm just gonna move that over here. So 57 plays. Attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 attempts. For completions, 1, 2, 19 completions. And rushes, he ran a lot. So rush attempts, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attempts rushing. Total rush yards of, let me actually get my calculator out for that one again, otherwise I'm gonna fuck it up. I might have already fucked it up. So 11 plus 1 plus 44, 1, 47 plus 23, 26 plus 17, 18. Yeah. I got that count as 102. Maybe I'm being a little bit more generous than the ELF were. And we need to do the throwing yardage too. I need to merge or wrap that. Because they gave him like 97. I've given him a lot more, but his passing yards would be less. Oh, they must have taken the sacks off of his rushing yards. But I'm taking it off of his passing yards. So I'm doing this. I know like most people would do it as rush yards, but personally I just think it is a passing play. So I'm going to take off the passing yards. Maybe a bit harsh, but fuck it, it's my system, I can do what I want. 11, 14, 26, and then 19, it's 2, 10, 12, 22, plus 26, minus 2, so 15, plus 34. So I got 267. So for 300 and fucking hell, he did good, didn't he? And then touchdowns, he got the throwing one. He got 1, 2, 3, 4 throwing touchdowns. Oh yeah, yeah, 4 total touchdowns. Yeah, 4 total touchdowns. 1 interception, He didn't fumble the ball. And his completion percentage would just be fucking, I'm like blanking. Let me do his play score first. So that's 1, 2.5, 3, 4.5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 7.5, 7, 8, 9.5. Fuck me. So he might have a high grade. 67. So, like, a pretty above average game. That actually makes a little bit more sense because, you know, he did throw the pick, a couple sacks. Closer towards an above average game. That to me makes a lot more sense. Like, because without context, you know, you think decent. 4 touchdowns, threw the interception, completion percentage was good, had a lot of total yards. But again, a lot of it was on singular plays, so I'm quite happy with that. I think that's pretty accurate. Right. On that bombshell, I will see everyone later. It's been a quiet one. It's Thursday evening, so I didn't expect too much. So we are fine. Very much enjoyed. Let me save that and bid everyone farewell. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you everyone on the rewatch and people who watch this afterwards. It's been a blast. Good fun. Always fun to get into tape. Thank you guys. See you next time. See you tomorrow for ELF Live.